Thank you. Thank you, Congressman Ross. Mr. Speaker, I rise tonight in support of the Congress' efforts to construct a new energy policy that will increase our renewable energy, our portfolio, and the resources that we already have here at home. And that's one of the things that I'm really proud to be here this evening to speak with my fellow Blue Dogs and certainly Congressman Costa and Ross both, who have gone before me. And the thing they stress that is so important, Mr. Speaker, they keep saying that we are so concerned that we use common sense in what we're doing. And I know myself, I have been supportive of drilling all along. I believe it's the right thing to do. We need to have our resources to help people who are feeling severe pain in our country right now. I'm concerned, though, that the oil that we drill here be oil that we keep here. And so I believe it's American oil, and we should use it for America's need. I feel the same way about natural gas. I believe it's one of the other issues that we're going to have to deal with in a very near time frame. It concerns me that I can see buses running around Washington, D.C. right now, and they're run on gas. Why can't we do more of that? Why can't we use that natural resource that we have to lessen our dependence on foreign oil? I believe that's one of the significant efforts that we need to make. And Mr. Speaker, I represent a part of Ohio that has had a long, proud period of steel and coal. We use coal in our area in many ways. And as a matter of fact, if we're fortunate enough very soon to get our new coal-to-liquid plant in my district in Columbiana County, Ohio, I'll be very, very proud, because we will be able to introduce a process that is safe, that we can sequester the carbon, we can grind the coal, we can use it to make fuel oil for airplanes. It's a new type of diesel project that can be done that actually burns cleaner than what our Air Force and our airplanes are using now. So it's a great opportunity for us to find an alternative way to develop our own fuel. And the amount of fuel that our airplanes use, people don't realize, but it's huge. And so this plant of ours in Ohio will produce 50,000 barrels a day. And that's just a small dent, but I think it could be a prototype for the kind of thing that can happen with our natural resource of coal and being able to use it clean to produce the kind of fuel that will help us with alternative fuel. As you drive up and down the Ohio River, you can see along my district of southeastern Ohio what amount of energy plants we have that use coal to produce electricity, and also now to be using diesel fuel. You can see that this liquid fuel will help us more and more to reduce our dependency. And as someone said earlier, I believe it was Congressman Ross, that we are going to have a shortage of electricity now in not too distant future. This shortage of electricity is very important that we understand, that we start gearing up for it now. We have the technology to burn coal clean to produce electricity. We can provide the coal with safe mining technique that we have today, the technology that will make a difference in how we can get our coal out. I believe that coal is another part of our energy plan that we need to look at, and especially for my area where we have an abundance of it. Some say as much as 200 to 300 years. And so we can mine this coal and use it for an opportunity to help our workforce. So I think as we drill, and we have in mind that we're going to create a campus, or as Congressman Costa said, a toolbox, if you will, of different kinds of alternative energy. And I believe if we can start doing that, we'll be in better shape. I yield back to our leader, Mr. Congressman Ross.
I appreciate the gentleman from Ohio for joining us, and if you're able to